Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is Vlogmas day 16 and I'm going to be doing a full face of e.l.f. cosmetics. If you watch my channel, you know that e.l.f. is definitely up there in my favorite brands, not even from the drugstore. Like, they're definitely just in my top 3 favorite brands in general. And most of their makeup items are priced under $6, which is super budget friendly. So a couple days ago, Vlogmas day 11, I did an e.l.f. haul because I recently did a huge shopping spree on their website for their Cyber Monday deals. But if you would like to see me create a full face of e.l.f. cosmetics, just keep on watching. So I'm going to first start off with their e.l.f. Hydrating Facial Serum. If you guys watch my channel, you know I have super dry skin. So I really love that e.l.f. recently, or not recently anymore, but kind of came out with a skincare line. Then I'm just going to be using the Soothing Aloe Mist to kind of just refresh my face. So for primers, we have lots of options. I have the Aqua Primer Mist, which is basically just a spray. I have 3 of their bottled ones, the illuminating one, the poreless one, and the hydrating one. I have their Prep and Blur Stick and the Lock On Foundation Glue. I'm pretty sure this is new because I've never seen it on their website before, and I actually just recently got it in the haul that I did a couple days ago. So this one's, oh my god, it's so thick, you guys. Okay, this is definitely hard to get out of this bottle. You have to like squeeze it with your palms and kind of push at the same time. It is very, very thick. I know people really like thick primers because it usually fills in your pores, but this just feels like, this actually feels like glue. If any of you guys have braces and like the wax for your braces, it literally feels like you're spreading that all over your face. And I was actually really excited to try this product by the name, but just the first impressions, it actually doesn't feel too good. And it's actually making my face red because I'm having to like blend it in so hard. And it's kind of creating like weird spots that aren't really blending away. So far, I actually do not like this. But that's just judging off the texture and the feeling. Maybe it having that kind of texture will make it really grab onto the foundation. Who knows? For my foundation, I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I've actually tried this foundation before. This is in the shade Natural. And I know that this foundation works really, really, really good for me. So if it doesn't look good, I know it'll be the primer because, like I said, I've used this product before. I also have 2 e.l.f. beauty sponges, but I'm going to be using the black one. The shade is actually a couple shades too light for me, but it's the only e.l.f. foundation that I own. I know they have an e.l.f. like acne fighting foundation or something like that, but I didn't buy that because I don't really have problematic skin, but I think it's really, really cool that they have like a product like that. For my concealer, I have a couple of options. I have the Maximum Coverage Concealer, I have their concealer palette, and their color correcting palette, which I'm not going to be color correcting today. But there's that, which was really, really cheap and affordable. I have their concealer palette, which I don't think I'm going to be using this because I kind of use this as an eyelid primer because it does have more of like pinky undertones to it. I have their stick concealer, which is definitely more on the pinky side as well. So I think I'm going to go in with the Maximum Coverage Concealer in the shade Porcelain. Okay, so this applicator, it's very unique, but I don't know how ideal it is, just because, especially for a product like this, like I feel like concealers don't usually have applicators like this. I feel like more of like BB creams and stuff does, but not like concealers. I prefer like a doe foot applicator or something. But I mean, again, that's just personal preference. Someone might really, really like that packaging. Okay, overall, I really, really like how that blended out. It's giving me a very highlighted look on my under eyes. And it feels really nice on the skin. We're super close, but right here is where I was having problems blending out the primer. And I feel like my concealer and my foundation is really, really sticking right there. That looks crazy. I would definitely not recommend this primer. It's making my foundation grab at certain places. Okay, so I'm going to go in with some more foundation because I literally had to rub away all that was on that area. So also keep in mind, every brand has their hits and their misses. Some of these products that I don't like could be a holy grail for you. Good for you. I honestly wish that that primer worked out for me, but it just doesn't. So for powder, I have 3 options. I have their Beautifully Bare collection in light medium. I have their Sheer HD setting powder, which I haven't yet used. It's actually new from the haul, and this translucent powder. This powder is a bit too dark for my complexion right now because that foundation was a bit of a lighter shade, so I think I'm going to go in with the new one. Again, haven't yet tried it out, but something about this powder just screams flashback at me. So we'll do a flash test later. Also keep in mind about that primer and like some of these other products that I might say I don't like. Some things do need a second try in order to work. Maybe it just doesn't work out with that particular foundation. For brows, I have their brow pencil. If you watch my channel, you know that I don't normally head towards brow pencils or really anything that's not a brow pomade. I know that e.l.f. does have a brow pomade, but I just don't have that. And also for $2, it comes with a spoolie, which I think is really, really nice because I know some really expensive brow pencils that don't even have a spoolie. I'm using their e.l.f. Stay Clear Brow Gel. And it'll really set them in place, but it can't really move the hairs to where you want them to go because it's not that strong, and every time I try and like press it on my brows, it kind of just like bends and doesn't really move. But it does what it's supposed to do. It sets the brows, and that's all we really need. So now I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow. I have 2 of their eyeshadow palettes. I really wish for this video I could have had their new Opposites Attract eyeshadow palette. It is a gorgeous palette. I don't know why I didn't buy it when they were having all of their Cyber Monday deals. But for now, I have their Mad for Mattes eyeshadow palette along with their Prism eyeshadow. This is really rusted and dusted, but I used to have a shelf where I would kind of like stack my eyeshadow palettes on, and one night one of the shelves broke and this fell on the floor and it cracked even though I have carpet. So I guess all we really have to work with for this video is this eyeshadow palette right here. And just from looking at the colors, I'm guessing that I'm going to go for some kind of like smoky eye. I'm going to be taking this like gray shade towards the end of the palette and kind of putting that into my crease. I know that this palette used to be my holy grail like way back, and I'm talking like middle school. So I know that I really love these shadows. They're a dream to blend out from what I remember, but again, I was in middle school, so who knows. Okay, so these shadows actually do really blend out quite nice. And this is price pointed at $10, which is so good for all the shades you're getting. It even comes with a mirror. I'm then going to go in with the black all the way at the end and kind of deepen up my outer corner. And also, I am not experiencing any kind of fallout whatsoever. Overall thoughts on the eyeshadow palette, I think it's really great and worth your money all the way. But since this is all mattes, we're going to have to somehow find a shimmer shade from like a highlighter or something to put in our inner corner because right now we're looking a little bit dull. So for my eyeshadow, I'm actually going to go in with the e.l.f. Heart Defensor highlighter. This is like my all-time holy grail, like favorite product, totally recommend. $6, worth your money. But I'm gonna be using this kind of white shade in the palette as a lid shade. Honestly, why is nobody talking about how awesome this highlighter is as an eyeshadow and a highlighter? I'm not like trying to sugarcoat any of these items. If something sucks, I'm gonna tell you guys that it sucks. This video is not sponsored by e.l.f. in any way, but I just love the performance of their products. So I really like how that looks. For their eyeliner, I'm going to be going in with their Precision eyeliner. I am absolutely obsessed with their liquid liners because they're the only brand that actually has liquid liners. Like, I'm talking about brush tip liquid liners, not felt tip liquid liners. Whenever I type in a liquid liner and try and find like good liners, they're all felt tip, and I hate felt tip liners so much. By the way, I'm not using e.l.f. brushes. I am using their beauty sponges and like everything else, literally. But I just don't really have any e.l.f. brushes. 1,000 out of 10 liquid eyeliner. Good job, e.l.f. I love it. So now I'm just going to dust away the bake on my under eyes and on the rest of my face. And we're going to do a flash test. So So we're going to do a flash test. And goodness. Okay, so as you can see, we have major flashback. Honestly, it's not even like just a cast on my under eyes. It's just making me look so pale in complexion. But moving on to the rest of my base, I have a bunch of their face palettes. I have their contouring kit, their illuminating palette, and I also have their cream contouring palette, which I'm not going to be using because I already set my face. By the way, I have a whole bunch of their single bronzers, like in the little packages like this. St. Lucia matte, I love that one. I'm totally obsessed with it. I literally use it every day. But I've never tried this, so I wanted to try something new for this video. Oh wow. Okay, so this is making my skin look very bronzed, very pigmented, definitely easy to get carried away with. But I feel like it blends out so nicely that that's not even a problem because you just blend it away to how you want. So I love this palette, would totally recommend. Only $6 and totally worth your money, and you also get 4 shades in it. So for a highlighter, we have lots of options. I have 4 of their baked highlighters and then some of their regular packaged ones. But I think for today I'm going to be going in with Rose Glow because Sunset Glow is a little bit too dark for my complexion shade right now. I feel like this is more of like a summer shade for me. Spraying a Y14 brush from Morphe and going in with this highlighter. I know some of you might be mad because this is technically a full face, but I'm not going to be doing my lips. I did recently get their matte lip vault, which comes with like a whole bunch of their lippy sticks, and I just don't like lip products on me, but the shades of these lipsticks are absolutely beautiful. I would totally recommend getting them. They are super affordable for the amount that you're getting, and they do not dry down your lips. I'm going to swatch this one for you right here. As you can see, super creamy, super pigmented, and they just like glide on. And then last but not least, I got their Luxe Lash Kit. I haven't ever tried their eyelashes before. This is in Winged and Bold. I saw they had like a Starstruck style. Okay, so these lashes definitely have more of like a thicker band. I would definitely need to go in with some like eyeliner and like fill in on the inner corner. So based on just like the style of these lashes and how they look on the eyes, all the emphasis and like it's kind of more dramatic on the outer corners, which is kind of creating like a cat-eyed effect, which I actually really love. I'm gonna then go in with some e.l.f. mascara. I have 2 options. I have their Length and Volume mascara or their 3-in-1 mascara. So the Length and Volume mascara has definitely more of like a fat kind of wand, which I don't really like. So I think I'm gonna go in with the 3-in-1 mascara. So that was it for my full face of e.l.f. Cosmetics. I actually really love how this look turned out. If you like this video, and also if you like e.l.f. Cosmetics, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and also comment down below if you want to see me doing more types of these like makeup challenges. Comment down below what your favorite makeup brand is, and I'll try and do like a full face of blank. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in the future because I have a whole bunch of more vlogs coming out for Vlogmas. But yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love all of you so much, and bye guys!